Hello dear students, welcome to the video lecture 14 of the chapter Moving Charges and Magnetism. Today we shall solve some of the numericals. Let us proceed with them. First question is, in a chamber, a uniform magnetic field of 6.5 Gauss is maintained. Electron is shot into the field with a speed of 4.8 into 10 raised to 6 meter per second, normal to the field. Determine the radius of the circular path, and some standard values of electron charge is given as well as mass of electron is given. Let us try to begin with the solution. Let us first of all write down the given quantities. Here magnetic field is given to be 6.5 Gauss. Converting that to Tesla will come up with 6.5 into 10 raised to minus 4 Tesla. Speed of the electron is 4.8 into 10 raised to 6 meter per second. Charge of electron is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulombs. And mass of electron is 9.1 into 10 raised to minus 31 kg. And we have a formula for radius of circular path, that is R equals to mv divided by qb. Taking it for the given problem, we get it to be R equals to me into v divided by E into b. Substituting their respective values in the equation, we get this expression, and further simplifying it along with their powers, we get the value to be R equals to 4.2 into 10 raised to minus 2 meters. If we further write it in centimeter, it comes out to be 4.2 centimeters. Let us proceed to the next question now. Here the same question is repeated, but the quantity which is asked is different this time. Here we need to find frequency of revolution of electron in the circular orbit, and also answer whether the frequency depends upon speed of electron or not. Let us proceed and write down the given quantities which we have already done in the previous problem. Further, we will use the expression F equals to QB divided by 2 pi m. So here cyclotron frequency will be EB divided by 2 pi me. Further substituting their values, we get this expression, and if we try to simplify it using simple calculator, we come up with the value 18 into 10 raised to 6 Hertz. Hertz is SI unit of frequency. Moving ahead, we can write it to be 18 megahertz, that is 10 raised to 6 can be written as mega. And now we have to answer for the question, does the frequency depend upon speed of electron or not? Here the cyclotron frequency does not depend upon the speed of electron. Reason is, you can see here there is no term with the speed on the RHS side of the expression for the cyclotron frequency. Moving ahead to the next question. Cyclotron's oscillator frequency is 10 megahertz. What should be the operating magnetic field for the accelerating proton if the radius of the disc is 60 centimeter? What is the kinetic energy of the proton beam produced by the accelerator? And following with that, we are given with some standard values, so we shall utilize these in the calculation of the solution. Let us move ahead with the solution. Let us first of all write down the given quantities. Here we are given with the frequency of cyclotron, that is 10 megahertz. That can be written as 10 raised to 7 Hertz. Following that, we have radius of the disc, which is 60 centimeter, and we are going to write it in meters. that would come out to be 0.6 meters. Mass of proton, which is already given, that is 1.67 into 10 raised to minus 27 kg, and charge of proton is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulombs. Here we need to find operating magnetic field of the cyclotron and also maximum kinetic energy of the proton acquired due to acceleration. Let us proceed ahead now. So if we take B as magnetic field, we'll use frequency expression to find the magnetic field here. We have frequency of cyclotron to be F is equal to QB divided by 2 pi MP. MP is mass of proton. Rewriting the expression for B, we get it to be B is equal to 2 pi MP into F divided by Q. Substituting all their values, we get this expression here, and simplifying it ahead, we get the final answer to be 0.655 Tesla, nearly equal to 0.66 Tesla. Now next we need to find out maximum kinetic energy of the proton, and we have expression for it. Kmax is equal to Q square R square B square divided by 2mp. Substituting all the values in the expression above, we get the expression to be this one, and simplifying it ahead, we get the maximum kinetic energy to be 1.2 into 10 raised to minus 12 joules. But here they are asking us to find the kinetic energy in mega electron volts. To find the kinetic energy in mega electron volts, we shall use this formula. So here we shall try to do is divide 1.2 into 10 raised to minus 12 with 1.602 into 10 raised to minus 13 to get the values in terms of mega electron volt. Simplifying it, we get the value of Kmax to be 7.5 mega electron volt. Yes, let us proceed to the next question now. A circular coil of 20 turns and radius 10 centimeter is placed in uniform magnetic field of 0.1 Tesla, normal to the plane of the coil. If the current in the coil is 5 ampere, what is the total torque on the coil? What is the total force on the coil and average force on each electron in the coil due to the magnetic field? So let us begin with the solution. Here given quantities are N is equal to 20, that is 20 turns. Then R equals to 10 centimeters, converted to meters will get 0.1 meter. And magnetic field is given to be 0.1 Tesla. Further, theta is equal to 0 degrees, as the angle between magnetic field and normal to the plane is 0. That's why we are having theta equals to 0. Next we have current to be 5 ampere. So further, let us try to substitute these values in the expression to find the solutions for it. First we need to find torque acting on the coil, and we have a formula for that. That is tau is equal to NIAB into sine theta. Here theta is 0 degrees, so we get torque to be 0. Reason is sine 0 is equals to 0. So there is no torque acting on the coil. Moving ahead, now we have to find out total force acting on the coil, and we know that total force acting on the coil in uniform magnetic field is 0. Reason is the forces in this case will cancel out each other. Moving ahead with the next solution, we have force acting on an electron as given by the Lorentz force. Fm is equal to EVD into B. This equation is F is equal to QVB. We are going to write Vd in terms of current by using this formula. So we get an expression Fm is equal to E into I divided by ANE into B. Simplifying ahead, we have an expression for Fm is equal to IB divided by AN. Substituting their values, we get the answer for force to be Fm is equal to 5 into 10 raised to minus 25 Newton. Thank you, students.